In MCC Rising 2, there were 3 reserve teams at the beginning, those being the team of A Strange Creature, Illegal Pie, Real Ankus, and Nighty Media, the team of Crazy Lord, Lance Macy, Scotta's Corner, and Quack the Goose, and of course, the team of Alphacraft members, Richard Thornton, Marky Sparky, Generous, and Inditoris. And after the original Aqua withdrew, the Alphacraft team subbed in, and they really had a ride in both before, during, and after the event. What happens in the ride was really something to be noted with. So, where are they now? Let's start with the team itself, the Aqua Axolotls, featuring of course Richard Thornton, Marky Sparky, Generous, and Inditoris.
So I'm a notorious member of the Alphacraft SMP. I've been making videos since I think 2017, but outside of Minecraft and whatnot, I work with databases and play on Alphacraft, and I used to be making tree tutorials. I'm meaning to get back into that at some point. It's just time is sparse right now.
Hey, I'm Richard. I'm a singer and a songwriter, musician. Years ago, I studied music, and that sort of continued as the main thread through my life. I started streaming when COVID hit. I'm a COVID baby as far as content creation is concerned, and started on Twitch playing music, but very quickly discovered that people seem to enjoy me playing Minecraft, and I enjoyed playing Minecraft for and with other people. So very quickly was invited to this amazing SMP Alphacraft, and the rest is history. You may know the Imp and Skiz podcast, and I wrote their theme song, and you'll occasionally hear tunes from me, and we might mention another one a bit later on. But over to you, Marky.
Thank you, Richard. Yeah, my name is Marky Sparky. I'm in my mid-30s. I'm from Germany, and well, it's funny, Richard, that you say that you started streaming due to COVID. I actually started just before COVID. I started with YouTube altogether, or with the Minecraft YouTube stuff. Yeah, I've been playing Minecraft ever since it released, or since the beta version, actually, I think. And yeah, back then, just before COVID started, I thought, hey, let's do the YouTube thing. And yeah, I do that ever since. Streaming I do like for a half a year now. And apart from that, I also make a lot of music that sometimes comes through in my streams, and I have a music YouTube channel as well.
So my name is Generous. In my mid-25s. Obviously been part of Indie, Richard and Marky on the Alphacraft server for I think 3 years now. I do a lot of speedrun on the side, which is going mediocre, should we say. You hit and miss sometimes, but yeah, sometimes I get angry at a screen for some reason. I don't know why I do it. But yeah, I play a lot of, outside of Minecraft, I play a lot of sports outside of it. Primarily, obviously, I do football, but people in America, it's soccer. My full-time job is obviously I do a football coaching, but apart from that, I don't think there's really much else that I really do apart from sit at a desk all day playing video games.
They are known of course from the Alphacraft SMP server, which has been here since the good old days of Minecraft 1.12. How would you describe the Alphacraft server in general?
Yeah, look, it's a family-friendly, mature server for creators. So we're invite only, and it's a group of incredible builders, incredible designers, incredible redstoners, and then me. But we all have a great time. Hey! And then, funnily enough, there's not a lot of PvP, as Marky just demonstrated. But no, look, it's a place where we all love telling stories. There's always a bit of lore involved, and it's just people hanging out, having a great time in this game together.
With those 4, they formed the team that sings about many dumb ways to die, and of course, they are in MCC Rising 2. First as a sub-team, and finally in the main Rising 2 roster. In the main event, the team placed 6th overall. But one game that really shines them is, of course, their time in Meltdown. How do you go about with that game, and are there any strategies involved in the game or like other past experiences you have?
We had tried to like look at the games beforehand to see how they played. I didn't have any time. So like the first round was mostly us just figuring the game out, and then second round we're like, all right, we have a strategy. We're gonna just go room to room, focus on staying together and playing as a team.
So whenever you felt like you had to sort of peek a corner, was make sure there was a heater down, just in case you got hit. I think we saw other teams were struggling with that. They just didn't have that resource there for them. But we also, we discussed working as a team and clear communication, and clearly that worked for us as well in that one.
Yep. Yeah, and I remember Jin taking the lead quite early, and we were all following, and that is, I think, what the best part of it was that led to our success.
God, yeah. I don't know why you lot trust me to be team leader. God.
I don't know, it just happened, I think. I don't know.
It's just a natural,
Yeah.
Jin. Absolute natural, mate.
Yeah, because I think we were like, well, we need someone to lead, and you just took the reins. That was pretty much it.
Yep.
I think it's playing
It
past
worked.
like experience games as well. Like strategy games kind of help that. Because obviously prior to me playing just Minecraft alone, obviously I play a lot of you probably know it as like COD or Call of Duty, which is like a very strategic game. Like obviously you've got like strategize like different how people go about like different movements around it and how they're gonna work around it, which I think kind of helped a little bit in the whole like working, especially in that game as well, because that obviously the weapon of choice is a bow, so it's like you want to try and strategize where the movement's going to be and how if they're going to peek around the corner, you can pre-fire before they peek that corner to get the hit. So I think that kind of helped a little bit. But I think communication was a massive thing in that game, which I think as a team we were really good at, and we are still quite good. I think even if we went back into it nowadays, we'd have a very good chance at winning it because we've got very good communication between us.
After MCC Rising 2, the team settles itself back to their good old Alphacraft SMP, with stream weekends as well as new players in the SMP, one being the person you may be familiar with, Mr. Joker himself. But apart from that, one of the most fascinating things from that server is of course in the middle of this year, where Richard started his project of building the Cluedo Mansion, with redstone and everything. He later finished this project recently, around August.
So the theme for me in this season of Alphacraft has been storytelling and children's stories. And I was playing a board game, the game Clue or Cluedo, depending where you are in the world, with my kids, and that's been a massive project for me to build the mansion from the movie Clue. And if you haven't seen that movie, go watch it. It's brilliant, from the 80s with Tim Curry. But yeah, I've worked on custom texture design for the cards for the game, custom redstone to do all the dealing of the cards and managing them, and that's been a massive project for me on Alphacraft. We're just about to start playing it, and I'm really excited about that.
But aside from that, there are also some cool little things as well that the players have embarked on. Starting with Generous himself, who has been a part of some Minecraft events, from the good old one-shot Royale charity event with Inside MC, as well as continuing being a part of the Minecraft Bedrock Championship, featuring some Rising 3 participants as well.
You know what? So I'll start off with the one-shot Royale. So I actually first got that part from one of my friends of mine. His name's Insane Orbits. I used to play in an SMP with him, and he invited me to a Discord to say, listen, we're doing a charity event, would you want to be a part of it? And obviously I'm totally down to be in any event. So I said, you know what, yeah, I'll jump in and play it. Obviously there's a few people already on the roster that I already knew, just from like previous like things as well. So it was kind of handy that I already knew a few people. But even like just to be a part of that event was very nice. And obviously I think we raised in total, I think it was close to like 1,000 or something like that, £1,000 for charity, which is not that pretty good for a charity event. Like that was only lasted about 3 hours as well. Well, I was kind of saying there was about 30, I think there was about 30 of us that were all streaming at one time. And obviously just from everyone, everyone just donated in. Obviously any donations that came in through, I think it'd be subs, bits, or like any actual just normal donation straight to the event would all go towards that charity, which is great. So yeah, to be a part of one shot was great. But then MCBC, obviously the Minecraft Bedrock Championships, I've been in that about 6 times now, I think, roughly 7 times. God, I'm probably losing count at this point, to be fair. But yeah, that was when I was previously on a Bedrock server. Obviously, I'm more of a Java player now than I am Bedrock, but I still go back to Bedrock for that event. Because obviously, it's just nice to be a part. I've been a part of that ages ago. It was so nice to be a part of, and obviously, when I come back to it now, you're still thinking me saying, you know what, you're still good enough to be a part of it. And obviously, considering I've played with most of the roster on their thing as well for quite some time. I say there's a load of friends there I already know, and I think I've won it about 2 or 3 times now. Yeah, I think we've got 2 or 3 times, but I came second a lot. In it. But it's a good event to be a part of, especially if you're a Bedrock player. Definitely worth checking them out, obviously.
Richard would also do some charity events as well, from Lip Tropics all the way to his own charity event of the Stream to Remember, featuring Marky Sparky as well as some familiar faces of Impulse, Schizoman, Pearlescent Moon, and many more. How do you come up with the live stream event in the first place?
My brother-in-law was one of the co-founders of a bicycle ride, a charity event in Sydney in Australia called Bondi to Berry. That event has now grown to multiple events, but it's a significant fundraiser for dementia research and awareness, and they've gone on to build a foundation, and they're funding research projects with the money that they're raising. They're now called the Dementia Research Community here in Australia. My brother-in-law, his story was that his father was diagnosed with dementia, and I think all of us perhaps knows someone or friends who are going through supporting family members and friends with dementia. It's an incredibly debilitating disease that affects people from younger ages all the way through to the elderly. And so I wanted to help. And so while they're out there busting their gut physically, riding their bikes for hundreds of kilometers together, I thought I'd sit in my chair like I do and help raise some money. So 2 years ago, I did a solo stream and raised, I think, about 3,000 Australian dollars. Last year, we did the inaugural Stream to Remember and had 25 streamers get together over 50 hours, and we raised 11,000 Australian dollars. But yeah, Marky was one of the people involved and actually did. I think, Marky, your segment was probably one of the more popular ones in terms of the content that you were making. You came up with a great idea for yours.
Back in the day, before I did all the YouTube and streaming stuff, I was playing with my back then girlfriend a lot. And we always did these building competitions where we just wanted to challenge ourselves and just, have like a wall between us and just build the same thing and then raid ourselves. And we thought, hey, why not do something like that for a stream? And I think people enjoyed that a lot.
So, it meant so much to have so many people involved with this event. And of course, Impulse, Skiz, and Pearlescent Moon joined me for the finale last year, which was just incredible. In fact, Grian was there. There's this great moment. I've still got the clip where Grian donated and the name came up in my feed, and I was like, no, that's not Grian. That's someone that pretended to be Grian, and then in Impulse's chat, Grian was like, no, it's me. So, sorry, Grian. We're doing it again this year, November 15th. We're kicking off this year. And look, if you follow us on social media, and you'll find out about Stream to Remember. Yeah.
He would also launch his Patreon server of Stagecraft as well, featuring a very magnificent spawn dude by Seraphira. Pretty nice indeed. Marky Sparky and Daenerys would also meet up in the good old TwitchCon Rotterdam convention, which also featured many Rising 2 participants as well. And for Indetorious, he would continue his time in the Alphacraft server as well as some variety and there. But other than those things, well, they really have some exciting plans cooking up.
At the moment, I'm gunning for Twitch partner and YouTube partner are two things that I'm just within reach at the moment. So I'm really just looking at being there for my community and just building and having a great time sharing my experiences with people around me.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had huge plans for this Alphacraft season to build my own kingdom with like a capital city with a harbor town, and it's a lot to do. And my building's getting bigger and bigger. The further I go in, like for example, today I spent the whole day just gathering resources, and I still haven't gotten everything that I need for one single build. It's it's getting a bit out of hand.
Finish up the Cluecraft mansion as well.
Yeah.
So
apart from that, I'm very, very close to the first step to YouTube partner. It's like 15 watch hours are still missing. So I hope people watch my content. So
right,
yeah, 15,
everyone,
15,
let's
1
go.
5.
Everyone just watch Marky. So my base project this season of Alphacraft, and this is actually kind of funny with Richard, because his base is built around the Noon Balloon book. I was also planning on building my base around a different book. It's called Hooperum. So it's a giant mini game, which I guess at that point it's not mini. But it's a giant PvP area pretty much, and that's my base that I've been working on. And I'm actually thinking I'm getting kind of close to the point where I can start playtesting it. So that'll be fun.
That's
yeah.
exciting, man. Yeah.
Well,
I think I'm the very same as like Mark here. Is like I think I've got a bit too big to the point where I've bitten more off than I can chew. It's yeah. So obviously I've gone with the whole Western theme this season. I basically took off the whole Mesa. And the whole idea was to have two towns, have like a big railway track connecting the whole thing together, and then have to be fair, I've got Marky and Indy to help, which they've both done a fantastic job, by the way, in making like a gigantic mountain right in the very centre of my base, which is, to be fair, it turned out amazing. And it's exactly what I was after. I think I've gone too big, to be fair, just for one person. But the thing is, I don't want to go too small, and then I'll be done dead fast and I'll have nothing to do. If I go big, I've got a load to do, and I've still got loads of builds I can do.
And yeah, I heard that there's a little bit a song coming up. What's up with that?
Everyone watching this, I'm sure, will remember our application video. We did say that I think we joked at the time that if we made it into MCC, we would bring out a full version of the Dumb Ways to Die song. Might have been with me for a bit, and the last 12 months have been incredibly hectic, but keep your ears and eyes open, because there might be something in the works.
At the end of the day, Aqua Axolotls is a great representation of a side of the Minecraft SMP community with hidden talents and many more. What's next for them? You'll have to see next time. Let's just presume that the teams are out. And maybe some of the Rising 3 participants are watching this video right now. But if they are watching this video right now, do you have any advices for them?
Honestly, just enjoy it. The whole point of you, if you get accepted and be a sub-team like what we were, enjoy the whole journey, because I'm saying it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you'll get to be a part of. So just take it in the moment, have fun with your friends, and literally have fun and just enjoy it.
Working as a team is something that is absolutely worth, whichever game it is, whatever opportunities you've got in the practice that you're doing, but working on communication and finding who might be the leading voice. Like we said with Meltdown, Jin fell into that role for us, and was able to give us clear communication, and we all listened. And as a content creator, sometimes it's hard just to slow down and not talk. It's one of my problems, maybe. But yeah, working as a team is definitely something that is something to practice and to work on.
Thank you so much for watching this good old episode of Where They Now. Thank you to all the Aqua Axolotls who joined me in this good old video. Apologies, by the way, for not having editorials in game, because I rewrote a plugin and it doesn't let people join in after that. And also, Monkey Sparky's microphone was a little bit weird at the time. Apologies on that. We are on a sprint of getting some of the team introductions on, as well as getting the Where They Now episodes on. We have 2 more before MCC Rising that I planned, and yeah, maybe some more after, who knows really, because of course we're not gonna end our Rising coverage on the day. So yeah, we have a ton more plans to be done. So yeah, that's it, and yeah, back to the grind for me. Keep on watching Duechayapol.